Hello. I'm gonna go to the final Stormblood Alliance raid now. The Orbonne Monastery. We're totally gonna go. This always happens where usually one person is kind of like in the middle of something and then they click the thing, so it's just you get used to it. Oh boy! The Orbonne Monastery. Is that how you pronounce it? Orbonne? 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 Monastery? Alright. So, ooh, I'm Alliance C this time. You know, we got 3 alliances, you know, 1, 2, 3. Okay, eat your food. Here's the stuff we gotta do. Mini-map. Ooh, we got 2 sages. I got a Cardia on me. Cardion. Okay. Get a set of ads first up. We can DPS this together. These are like weird birds. They've got faces for bodies. Don't look at it too much if you're kind of weirded out by things. Don't think about it too much, you know? That's what I tell myself. Okay, after those 3 bird body birds, we get this monastic goes. It's my grandfather. Okay, and then we also have ads on the sides. It's not my grandfather, but you know, it's kind of funny. Anyway, yeah, so you can just bring them all together. That's fine. Watch out for this AoE up here. Watch out for that AoE there. Nice. This is a nice transition run. I like the background of this, the environment, this bridge we go across. Enjoy the calm, you guys. They're birds! There's a Wallafell running next to me. Alright, first boss. Before the boss comes up, notice we've got these like robot dudes on the side. They'll be important later. And also notice like this kind of balcony. You'll need to notice that later. There's also a balcony over here. Okay. Alright, here's the boss. One of the first things you need to pay attention to is which sides, the left side and right side. So this is the boss's left side, and over here is its right side. There's BT dubs, okay? Energy burst. This one's gonna be raid wide. Okay. Arm shot, tank buster. Okay. Oh, watch this. Left handgun. Handgun. That means the left side is gonna cleave. It's actually a little bit more than that. But yeah, so you don't want to stand over here. Yeah, see, so it's more than just half. It's like just a little bit more. So get on, make sure you move to the right side. Okay, and then almost immediately after, it's gonna do the right side. So move over. That'll happen a few times in this fight. So like for example, if it hasn't happened for a while and you're kind of hanging out pretty far out, you might want to move a little closer so you can dodge it if it happens to go off on that side. What did the kids say? You do you though? Yeah. Okay, maintenance. So we got the robot on the sides, right? So it's tethered to this one, and then it's tethered to another one over here. Basically, whichever ones it's tethered to, if it's on one of the outside, that means this entire row is gonna get cleaved. So you can't stand in this one. You can kind of see it's blocked off by like squares, right? Like rows, kind of like this. So this one is not going to be clear. And then I get out of this one, and then I'm kind of rotating my camera to figure out where the other one is. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's this last row. Okay, so then I should be okay around the back here. Yeah. Or just right here is fine, yeah. See? They turn on, and then, do you see that? This whole thing? Oof. There we go. So you don't want to stand in that. Looks like, yeah, you take... Looks like the Dragoon got hit. And there's someone here. But, let's see. Yeah, they both took half health, okay? I don't know who they are, but... Oh. Wait. There's one right here. Okay. How did they get hit exactly? Looks like they're bundled up with the rest of us. Oh, is it this one? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Here we go. They got hit and then they immediately ran back over. So, watch out. Okay, so these red things are gonna target random people. And it will drop this AoE. We saw this in one of the dungeons before. It will follow whoever, so you gotta keep moving. And once it like has the darker red color, it'll plant itself, and then it's gonna explode. So you don't want to stand in it when it explodes. Ooh, that was a red white. Okay, now we've got a tank buster. Is that a casted one? Oh yeah. Energy burst. Red white. Goes off almost immediately after the AoE markers on the ground. Okay. Tank buster. And because I haven't seen that left or right handgun anytime soon, I'm like kind of thinking about it. I'm playing, you know, a melee class right now, so, or a tank, so I'm staying close anyway, but I am thinking about it. Okay, analysis, ooh. So, for this, everyone gets this like donut thing on them, okay? This donut thing. This U shape, or a C, or like a bitten donut. However you want to think about it. Okay, horseshoe. Basically, you got this thing around you, and there's an opening. The opening is what's important. And it's not always going to be exactly where you're facing. For example, for this person, their opening is on their left side. For this person, their opening is still also a little to the left side, but they're facing this way. For this person, their opening is behind them. Okay, so you have to figure out wherever your donut opening is for this mechanic. Okay, let's just watch. So he goes up onto a balcony and is gonna snipe us. Okay. Everybody's able to move a little bit, and you have to turn your thing, your donut, to face the direct. This is kind of counterintuitive. You have to go face the hole wherever the boss is. So, see, this person's facing this way, but the hole is facing that way. This person is kind of facing forward, and the hole's facing that way. Okay. Let's see. This person is facing backwards, but their hole is facing the correct way. Okay, this person is also facing backwards, but the hole is kind of that way. This person looks like they're facing this way, but their hole is facing that way. Okay? So you gotta do whatever you gotta do to figure out how to turn the hole to face the boss. Now, if you do that correctly, okay, everybody is gonna take damage, but if you do it correctly, you won't die. If you don't do it correctly, you die. And you get knocked back. See those people who got knocked back? It can be tricky. Okay, and we're gonna see it again. Let's actually just here. I'll do this one. Oh yeah, the buff is called debuff is back unseen. It's not always your back though. And then we're all stunned, so we can't move right now because he's doing his little cutscene transition. Okay, so it shows where he's at. He's standing on this thingy near the balcony thing, and then you kind of, okay, see, that's me, get a gist of like where he is based on this transition thing. So he's up here, and then the camera pans back to us, and so that means now I'm facing that way, and so that means that's the direction that we need the hole to face. See, he seeks the gap in your defenses. I know that sounds sus, but that's how the mechanic works, okay? So you need to rotate yourself. See, I'm facing backwards, but I know that my hole is facing that way. If you can't find him quickly, you can, there's this like proximity thingy that vibrates towards you. So if you need to, you can look at that. Yeah, if you don't do it correctly, you will die. Let's see, did I do it again here? Yeah. Here, let's watch me. I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but we're gonna see it again. The circle thingy, okay. Oh, right unseen. Oh, they're different, bruh. This is why I make long guides, so I have time for this. Also, I bit my tongue, so it's kind of hard to like talk a little. But yeah, okay, look at this. Some people have it on the right side, some people have it on the back. Wow. Okay. So yeah, it's on my right side. Okay. So if you can read that fast enough, or look at your debuff fast enough, you'll know to just face your, like for me, face my right side over here, and that means I'd have to look to the left. But it was a little tricky, and also I wanted to show what happens if you die. So I just kept kind of spinning. Yeah. So see, if you don't do it correctly, I just constantly kept spinning, and I tried to get my back towards it so you can. So he hits this thing, and immediately I just get tossed back and I die. Okay. Okay. Dang, discovering things non-stop. Let's watch this one again. Which one I have? I'm on the left side. Is it on my left side? Yeah, it's on my left side. Wow. Okay, back to business. We gotta get raises and get some heals up. Okay, leg shot. Ooh, we got little mines. They land right underneath people and they're proximity, so you don't want to step in them. Okay, left hand gun. You gotta figure out where the boss is facing, and also as soon as you see this, get out of the way. But careful with the mines. Like, don't overshoot and run into them. Okay, it looks like you get a vulnerability thingy if you get caught in it. Cause yeah, let's see. I was probably just not paying attention as much. Because he's facing this way right now. You know? So he does leg shot. And then now he's facing this way. And then, okay, so the tank is rotating him, which is cool and fine, but everyone else was also kind of, you know, moving around. And then so now the left side is on the west side, but like I was over there, so I had to run real quick but I got clipped by it, and I took a little bit of damage and a vulnerability up. It's fine. Don't step in the mines though. Okay, energy burst. This is a raid wide. It looks like the little mines went away. Okay, maintenance. This one's a little different. Before when we had the tether, they were like yellow. These ones are the blue ones, and they're like these little dudes on the stage. I don't know if you've noticed, but yeah, there's these dudes. When these ones pop up, they're gonna take out a whole column, quadrant. So you can consider like this a whole quadrant. So there was one over here, so this is not gonna be good, and this is not gonna be good. The entire thing. See? Yeah. See? So it's a whole quarter of the stage, and then a quarter of the stage, so like half the stage, but like diagonally. So just stand in the safer spots. Oh, DV got hit with that. How did they hit with that? DV? Oh, yeah, okay. They were over there and they kind of ran across. Alright, a ballistic missile. Okay, AoEs underneath people, just bring it out. Ooh, and immediately we got a right hand gone, okay. So there are variations to this, you know, like before it was the left one and then the right one, but then later we had the left one and then a raid wide, and then now we got this AoE and then the right one, you know, so you just gotta look at the cast bar. Ooh, left one right after, okay. Dodge that, get out of the way. Ooh, SM took some damage. Arm shot is tank buster. Yeah, you know, now that you're older, like through more MSQ, you gotta start looking at the cast bars to like tell what mechanics are coming out. Because the mechanics are just gonna start happening way faster. And if you just rely on other people to like follow them, it might not work out. Or if that's how you like to play, that's fine too. You know, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to teach. Okay, so we got this one and this one is not going to be okay. And then we got two of the blue ones in the back. So this entire back side is not going to be okay. I know this looks crazy, but okay, so I've determined the entire back side is not going to be okay. And then there's this one and this one and then this one and then this one. You know what? JK, if you can't figure it out real quick, just follow everyone. It's fine. If everyone's over there, it's probably gonna be a safe spot. There we go. See? So we had this whole square, this whole quadrant, and then this, then this, and then this. So it breaks it up into smaller, like, rows and columns. Okay, ballistic missile. AoEs again. Oh, and then maintenance again. Okay, so the blue one, so we got this quadrant is not okay. This quadrant is not okay. And then we got two of the yellow ones off to the side. So you gotta figure out which rows and columns those are. Okay, so it's this one, this. Ooh, see that? I ran in it for a moment, but I got out. Let me see that again. DV? Where's DV? Man. Or DA? Was it DA? Okay, wait. Look at me. Look at my little feet here. When the AoE comes out. See, I was in it for a little bit, and then I ran out. So it looks like it's not exactly along this line. It is this whole thing. Okay. Like this. Oh yeah, I guess you can look at these bigger squares. But if you're not sure, if you don't want to cut it too close, just back it up a bit more. Let's see. Yeah, so we got people here. This is probably DB. They're standing in between one, two of them. Yeah, so they almost died. Dang. Energy burst raid wide. Oh, we also had other people actually die. Okay, those AoE thingies again, just get out of that, and then analysis. So this is the one with the donut circle thingy. So run away from these AoEs until they plant themselves. Oh, mine was left unseen now. Okay, so it's on the left side. Yeah. And then you need to pan your camera around. And I was like, okay, he's not over here. And I heard a click on the right side. And so I turned and I'm like, okay, he's over there. And so that means I was like, okay, I need to turn the gap that way. And I was like, that's good enough. Because sometimes I might want to go like this. But you gotta go like just to this side in general. It doesn't necessarily have to go like this. Does that make sense? You don't have to face, from what I understand, you don't have to face directly at an angle to him, as long as you're facing the general side over there. Geometry. Okay, nice, everyone did it correctly. Well, except the Reaper. Okay, one person. They might be new. They've been getting hit with some stuff. Energy burst, raid wide. Nice. Okay, but also just to note, like, when he does the analysis thing, like when I was looking around, it's because he can show up on any corner. So you have to turn around. I happen to just get this configuration a few times. Okay, see, but there's a platform here. There's a platform over here, and I'm pretty sure there's a platform on the side there. So that's why you have to look for yourself. Okay, but also to like help out, something that I keep in mind is like when we first entered, I knew that there was a thingy here, but I also see this like lit foresty stuff. But then in this other corner there's nothing. And then let's see. Over here there's like a different kind of layout. So this is where the boss is. Over here is that first foresty thing I talked about. There's nothing over here, and then there's nothing here. So when I'm turning my camera around, I'm kind of like in the back of my mind remembering the layout of the stage. And it's mostly because I've played this a decent amount of times. But however it helps to orientate things, like I don't really do like man-made directions very well, like northwest, east, south. So I'm more of a visual person. So yeah, so that's just how I do it. But you do you. Is that gonna be the phrase for this one? Okay, we're wandering around and we're going all these things. And if you don't know where you're going, just follow everyone. Inevitably, people will have done it. And look at this, you can follow the mice. I'm kind of just kidding though, because the mice go into this room and there's nothing over there. See, there's nothing over there. Okay, okay. Also, I don't know if I ever talked about it, but these teleportation crystals, they're there so that if you die, you can teleport back quickly instead of run through the whole thing. But then if this purple thing is closed off, then you can't enter the fight. But if the entire party wipes, then you can use the teleportation crystal to go from the beginning to this fight. That kind of thing. However furthest you are, that furthest you've completed in the raid, you'll teleport to that section. Okay, so this boss has a few tricky mechanics. So we'll go through them. Okay, Divine Light, that one is the raid wide. Thunder Slash, this is a tank cleave, also noted by this little red marker. So do not stand over there. Also, tanks need to mitigate. Yeah, okay, so now raise your shields against fallen light. Heavenly shield has begun to glow. Take it upon your hands to wield in battle. That's these things. These big things. They look like shields. So everyone needs to go and grab one. As soon as you walk into it, you'll get this buff called Shield Bearer. And then you'll get this duty action, Heavenly Shield. The boss now uses this, I think, Judgment Blade. And she's got these like swords hovering around her. They're like blue-purple. You need to use your Heavenly Shield against this attack. And so when I click on it, you'll notice I am hunched down with the shield in front of me, okay? And there are other people hunched down with the shield in front of them. You need, yeah, so it switches to Heavenly Shield. You need to face the boss for this to work. If you don't face the boss, then you're not gonna get the benefit of the shield. And if you don't get the benefit of the shield, you take a lot of damage, you get knocked back, and you get a vuln stack. Okay? Interestingly enough, that person did have a shield on them. Oops. DA. Okay? DA is over here. And they're running over to this one, and they grab a shield. See? Okay. They don't have the shield yet. Some of us already have it. They stand in the thing, so they get the shield, but then they're standing here now, and I think maybe they used it, or the person next to them used it, but then they end up moving. Okay, so they're running now, and I think they run over here and try to grab another one, but they already have it, so it's a little confusing. But basically they try to get it again, but the cast is going off, and then immediately you can see they take a bunch of damage and they get a vulnerability up, and then a bunch of people were knocked backwards because this move doesn't knock back. Okay, so you want to be careful with that. I think even the main tank didn't have their thing. You'll notice here the main tank is still attacking, whereas the rest of us are squatting with our shield. Okay, also this person, did they use a shield? Oh, they are. See, they're using the shield. But VV, looks like they didn't use, yeah, they didn't use the shield, and then they're getting knocked backwards here. See, there they go. They're the tank though, so they didn't take as much damage, but as you can see, other people kind of do take a lot of damage. Okay, Divine Light is raid wide. Thunder Slash, the tank cleave in the front. Well, it's not always in the front, it's wherever the tank stands. Sometimes tanks run around and then it cleaves everybody. Because usually like the tank cleaves don't have markers like that, and so I think maybe that's why sometimes people think they need to run off to the side. Anyway, okay, so Cleansing Flame, we got these AoEs under people, so we want to spread apart for that. Okay, Cleansing Strike. This is gonna take a bit to explain because every alliance raid, ABC, will get something different. So this group here, The main tank is part of Alliance B. So for this configuration, Alliance B is gonna get the sword thing, and so they are gonna be sent to another realm. Okay, so don't worry about them. But I also noticed, oh shoot, the main tank went to another realm, so I pick up tanking because the other tank's not here anymore. Okay, so if you're tanking, you gotta be aware of that. Okay, now for the rest of us, while Alliance B, for this situation, is off doing their thing, we've got Consecration. So we got these swords here, okay? So, and then we got these ads on the side. You can't attack the ads. They're just gonna do line AoEs. Oops. One alliance is going to get pushed into these kind of jails. They get stunned and fettered, okay? Stunned because when you're getting pushed by, you can't do anything. Okay, so all over the stage, see we're all spread out here? People are in these things. Also, you can kind of notice what's circling around these things are the little shields, okay? Little shields. And so, you know how before when we were using the shield against the boss had the swords on them. But when we have the shield on us, that's whatever, then other players need to pick up the sword and attack it so that we can get out. So that's what this person is doing right here. They pick up the sword and then they slice at this. Halidome, okay? So if you are the free alliance wandering around, you have to dodge these AoEs, pick up the sword, dodge the AoEs, and also free the other people with the sword, okay? And they're all over the place. So that's how that works. You want to be careful with these AoEs because, as you can see, some of them overlap hardcore, and I think somebody takes a lot of damage here because they run across. Someone's here running across. Okay, yeah. DV took 900. No. Yeah, guys, I can do this. Wait, yeah, 900. 999,999. That's a lot. Okay. Yeah, because they ran like this. So that's a little dangerous. Yeah, okay. It's not even that they have low health or anything. Healers have less health than them. And yeah, they're on par with everyone else. So yeah, you know, careful with these AoEs when you're running around. I picked up the sword just in case. I wasn't sure. I wanted to be prepared. Yeah. Done got swiped. Okay, raid wide. Okay, well, and also Alliance B is still in like the Shadow Realm, okay? And we gotta wait for them to come back, and we're just doing stuff. Okay, Thunder Slash is the tank cleave. Okay. We'll see Alliance B come back and then we'll continue. Hallowed Bolt. Oh, okay. So this is gonna be a donut AoE under just a random person. And so if it's under you, you gotta move a little. Actually, I don't think there's even time to move. Let's see. Was anyone... Oh, yeah. Someone had a target thing. I can hear it too. So, oh yeah, okay, and the other one's here. So, wherever they are, the donut things are gonna be around them. And then there's also gonna be a circle AoE. So, you gotta dodge the donut stuff, dodge the AoE. And then, there might be a configuration where the circle AoEs go out first, and then the donuts. So, you just gotta figure out where all that is. Oh, okay. Alliance B is back. Did they come back in the middle of that? Yeah. They came back right in the middle of this thing exploding. Okay, fortunately they didn't get hit. They were in the transition thing. Okay, so now let's go take a look. I think it's right here. So we'll see what it looks like when you go to the Shadow Realm. Okay, so you get these sword things on you, You're stunned, you can't do anything. You get sucked into this thingy, and then you can kind of see some of the buffs. I got a doom me. But yeah, so you go into this shadowy area. Here we go. The confessional. And it's just a circle. Okay. And we got everybody has doom. Okay. Right now we have this invincible thing. That's just because of the transition area. After like a moment. Oh. Yeah. After a moment we lose the invincibility thingy. See? Okay. So here you'll notice we've got the swords, the fancy swords. So you need to pick that up for a certain mechanic. But we got ads. These are tainted souls. Okay, just straight up DPS them. If they reach this thing in the center, they'll do a raid wide and people will get a vuln stack. So you can use your regular skills on these. Just note, you use your regular skills, okay? See, if one of them makes it to the thing, everybody gets hit with a vuln up. And then we take a raid wide damage. And now you can imagine if multiple of them get in there, you can take a lot of damage. Okay, so I grabbed the sword, and so I can use my duty action now. What we have here now are taintless souls, and they got the little shields on them. Let me see, these shields everywhere. So you want to use the blue sword on the enemies in order to fight them off. Okay, remember these are taintless souls with the shields. Now, we got another phase here. We got taintless souls, but we also got the regular one, tainted soul. So, the taintless ones with the shields, you use your sword. The ones without the shield and are tainted, just the regular ones, you use your regular skills. Alright? So that can be a little confusing when you first do this, but that's how that works. I mean, you don't want... Like, these ones don't move, the taintless ones, but these, the ads that are just regular, they do move, and if they touch the thingy, you know, you'll get another vuln stack, and you'll get more damage and stuff. Okay, now this dude, okay, what happens if you don't take care of these ads is they're gonna do this dark flare thingy, okay, and you can kind of see it's counting up. That can do, a significant amount of damage, so you want to take care of them. Oh yeah, see, so this was full and then it was counting down. If it had finished casting that, we probably would have taken a lot of damage, because everyone has at least 2 vuln stacks. Okay, now once we take care of all the ads, then we go back to the stage, and then yeah, okay, it looks like looks like it was the same timing as the other video where this thing went off and then we showed up. Okay. Let's continue. Cleansing flame. Okay, we got AoE, so everybody's spread out. Well, if you have it. Okay, Judgment Blade. So we got the shields out. You want to grab a shield and then face the boss and use the shield. You'll know you're using the shield if you get this little thing and you want the pointed like side with the 1 point facing you, because the doubles up here face this way, and you know, that's how you use a shield. Like if it's just a one-sided shield, and anyway, okay, see all these people getting knocked back, that's because they didn't use the shield. Divine Light Rage Void.
The dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be embraced.
We also get a vuln stack for that if we're not using the shields, right? Okay, so here we got a sword knight. We have 1 shield knight, which I think is this one, and then 2 sword knights, okay? And then we have 1 shield thingy. Oh, here, 1 shield thingy here, and then 1 sword thingy over here. Okay, so each tank needs to go grab one of the ads. Okay, see, so Sword Knight over here. I just picked up whichever one. Like, I was just looking, like, who had aggro on here. And it was going between all the DPS. I was like, okay, I'm just going to grab this ad. So, with this Sword Knight, you can use your regular skills on it. But soon, it's going to do an attack, Mortal Blow. And you want to use your Heavenly Shield for that. I didn't at this point. I just tried to run out of here. So some of us do take some damage from that, but the way you handle it is you can use your shield. Okay. And then the same thing with this other Sword Knight over here. That's how you. These two work the same. What's different is the Shield Knight here. This one, the Shield Knight. Their mechanic is a little bit different. When the Sword Knights are doing their big AoE Mortal Blow, the Shield Knight gets tethered to all these things. Emblazoned shields. Okay? There are these ads over here. And so what you need to do, and I don't have footage of it because I wasn't close, but you can kind of see that they look like shields, okay? They're tethered to the ad, and it makes the ad invulnerable. And so what you do is you pick up the sword, and then you use the sword on the ads, okay? Just like we did in the Shadow Realm. That's how you want to handle that, okay? Once you take care of all the ads, then the Shield Knight is going to be just regular, and you can damage it with regular stuff again. Yeah, I was tanking this one, so I didn't get to go take care of the other stuff over there. Also, straight up, I didn't really know. Like, that's how it worked. Definitely have wiped there before. Because a bunch of us had bone stacks, and then, yeah, it was just a chaotic mess all the times I've run it before. But let's see how we do in this video.
The dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be embraced if they are to flourish. Have you the faith to do it?
Okay, Sword Knight, and then Shield Knight. Looks like Shield Knight's always like in the middle.
Much.
So I ended up picking up this one again. Okay, see, so the Shield Knight gets tethered again. And then, yeah, you can see that there are little shields on it. It's a shield with mini shields! Okay, but yeah, so you pick up your sword, the duty sword, and then you pew pew on them over here. Sorry, not pew pew, but like swing swing, like that. Okay. Again, I tried to just run out of this. I did take some damage on that. But yeah, I didn't know that's how you dealt with the mechanic. But in any case. You know, it took a while to get all this footage. This one, really long queue. And I was just concerned about getting the Shadow Realm footage. So, but yeah, that makes sense, right? If it takes too long to deal with the ads and this Holy Blade gets to 100, then you'll basically wipe. But since we're at 64, we're okay. Okay. Okay, Divine Ruination. The boss is tethered to some players. Everyone needs to grab a shield and basically just use the shield. She's gonna see, she does these like line AoEs all over where people are at, and oh, looks like SZ had vulnerability up 3 and then they also died. So you can use your Heavenly Shield to just try to like avoid getting hit with all this, but as you can see, it happens pretty quickly. Let's watch that again. You got the tether, okay, you as soon as Ruination goes, you gotta already have your shield up. See, so I was able to dodge it. Oh, let's look at this one. Let's see what happens here. Oops. Ooh, spoilers. What? Wait. I'm gonna skip ahead too much. Did I skip it? Okay, these are ads. Okay. Okay, tank cleave. Okay, spread the AoEs out. Cleansing strike. Oh, okay. We're going to that phase again where other people get sent to the Shadow Realm. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Okay, I went too far. That's why. Okay. Sorry. My bad. Okay, so here, see, we got tethers on us. You need to pick up a sword. Alright, sorry, a shield, and then just immediately use it facing her, because she's gonna blast this way. And this way, and this way, and wherever other people are. See, there we go. Like, it happens really quickly that you might not catch that it's a line AoE, but it totally is. Here, let me just get rid of those. See? You can kind of see the lines here. Like this. Okay. But if you're facing her, you'll notice I actually had... I dodged 2 of them, so it looks like just the shield will dodge all of it. See? I was able to dodge 2 of them. And then the vulnerability up is actually this other person's, or this person's. But I dodged 2, because there were 2 people with the tethers behind me. Okay, so just wherever you are, it's fine. Face the boss and just use your shield, and you should be okay. Okay. Divine Light, raid-wise. Thunder Slash, the tank cleave thing. Man, I already went over this. Spoiled it already. Cleansing Flame, AoE, spread out. And if you don't kill her fast enough, the mechanics will just repeat. Okay. So this thing, like, I would have gone to the Shadow Realm that time if we hadn't beat the boss. Let's see, I want to see. So let's. Would she have sent? Who's there? Oh yeah, and then it was C next. Interesting. Okay. I wanted to kind of see if it was in order, if it was random. What a coincidence. What did it say? In any case. Oh boy! Oh, this is also a long one, you guys! Okay, this next fight is like... It's considered an ad phase, but there are some mechanics here that you gotta watch out for. Okay, so these ads turn into things. Lifeless Alley, looks like they're alive to me. Okay, it's fine to group these up. Just AoE them down. Use your limit break if for range. Okay. Okay, and now this bigger one pops up. Okay. So these things, you must have seen them before. I'm sure they've been in other things. The circle will have a variety of other circles inside. And so because these all have 3, we need to have 3 people stand in all of them. And then it will create this chain thing. And then it's fine. And then we're all good. If you don't clear it, or if you don't fill all of them with chains, then you'll get ads. Okay, so here you can see in this one we happen to get 4. Okay, so this one's a little bit more difficult because you need more people spreading out and stuff, and then people are running out, and it's just like, wait, you guys, we gotta get more. Okay, see, so now we got big ads here. I'm taking care of one of the ads. I'm a Reaper though, so if the ads pop up, tanks need to take the ads because look, I died because I'm not a tank in this run. Because the ads are out, but the boss is doing this move. Noah Ionto. It's the raid wide. Okay, so I'm taking cleaves from the ad, but then I also take the raid wide, and then it just destroys me. Okay, so tanks, make sure to pick up the ads. Okay, so yeah, this is the raid wide. It's like a mini boss. I don't really consider it a boss. Oh, this is a little one. Okay, watch out for these line AoEs. Ooh, watch out for them again. Looks, I think they target people. This is why some of them overlapped and stuff. Okay, raid wide again. Ooh, raid wide again. Raid wide again, wow. Okay, so we get this configuration. We get, okay, so this one's 4. And so you need 4 people to spread out. And usually people kind of run in a pack. I think what kind of got people in this other one, in the other video, is that like they were like, oh shoot, what do we do? And like for this first one, we got 3, which was a little bit easier to stand in and stuff. And then you're like, oh, okay, we gotta have more people. But if you don't know what you're doing, which is fine if you're new and you know, or if you don't remember, if you don't get a heads up of how the mechanic works at the beginning, then it's kind of like, oh no, how do I do this? And then we get the ads. But for here, let's see. I wanna show. Sorry, spoilers. Here. This is a configuration if you get 2. Okay. Okay. So there's more circles all over the place, but because it only requires 2 people in it, you just run around and spread around. Like usually we get it taken care of pretty quickly because you only need 2 people in there. But to get hit with that like 4 so quickly, like the first thing, I think some people were still like, wait, what are we doing? And so then we weren't able to get it filled up fast enough. Okay, so there we go. All right, now that we're done with this one, moving on to, oh, I don't know what that noise was. I think the sound effect probably clipped or something.
coming was foretold, servant of Ivalice. Or perhaps you serve another. I am Count Sinolphus Orlando. Your journey ends here.
Wow, that's so cool. Okay, so everyone jumps over here. B stays here. A goes on the left side. C goes on the right side, okay? Now this is gonna be kind of important to keep track of because you want to stay with your group for heals and things like that. But also, we got circles here. We got a circle here. We got a circle here. Circle here. Circle here. Circle here. Circle here. If you don't have the markers for it, or if someone else doesn't plant it down, just know that B stays there. A goes to the left. C goes to the right. And now, it looks like the way that they have the markers is they would move. We have a mechanic where we have to move a certain AoE and drop it somewhere. And so for this situation, they would drop it there, and down here, and down here, and here. Okay, so, but, okay, let's just go. Let's just go. It'll make sense once we get there. So there's a Thunder God, and whoever's the main tank, he'll be facing them. But the Thunder God's got like 3 swords, so everyone can definitely get attacked. Cleansing Strike. Okay. Everybody gets Doom. And they go down to 1 health. Okay. And they need to just heal up. Certain death when counter reaches 0. Effect dissipates once fully healed. So healers need to heal everybody all the way up to dispel the doom. Okay. TJ Holy Sword. When the swords are pointing to a circle, okay, it's pointing to this one, and over here is probably pointing to that one. This whole circle is not going to be good. This circle is not going to be good. So you need to move over here. And the people over here probably need to move into this circle. Okay? So I move over. And he's going to slam the swords down. 1, 2, 3. See? See the big AoE? So you don't want to stand in that. Okay? And then afterwards, a good practice is to run back to the center so you can prepare for the next one. Okay, this one. TJ Holy Sword. Again, okay, but the sword this time is pointing down into the ground, okay? Down into the ground. And so that means it's going to be a donut AoE. Okay. And out here is going to be no good. So you want to go into the sword area. Like over here, if the boss is facing you, you can, like, you'll see the sword is right outside, right along his hitbox. You just stand inside of that, okay? Inside. Inside. It doesn't matter which side, just inside. Sorry. It doesn't matter if you're on the left or right circle, but you want to be inside. You don't want to be outside. Okay, see? That's a donut. A donut AoE. Okay, Shadow Blade. One person is going to get this thingy, and you need to just wiggle around to see if you're the one that has it. Okay, so the person had it, so they moved to the left side, and they're just going to drop it over there. And then these people drop theirs over there. And then the group over here drop theirs over here. That's fine. Like see, group A is dropping theirs at this marker, and then group B is dropping theirs at this marker, which is fine. Group C, if you go by marker, they drop it over here, but they went to the left, and I mean, it's fine. As long as nobody's standing over there, it's fine. Okay, but you'll see this thing is going to start getting bigger, so it expands, okay? So you don't want to get in on that. Now, while this is happening, the tanks are getting hit with stuff. So like I got physical blown up, and then Crush Helm is gonna be a tank thing. Okay, so you want to mitigate for that. Okay, and also these red orbs, pretty big now. Don't stand in them. Okay, TJ Holy Sword again. Okay, his sword is facing this, over there, over there. So we want to stand in the clear one. This one's clear too. Okay. Don't go where the sword's pointing. For this. Okay, big circles here. Now, TJ's sword again. Wait. G? TG? What did I say? TJ? TG. Gosh. TG sword. Okay, so in this configuration, he's like kind of arched back. I know it's hard to see, but the swords are up and they're kind of rotated. And so you can imagine someone like kind of twisting their body and then they're gonna like do a spin. So that means it's gonna be an inside circle AoE. Okay, like a spinning circle AoE. So that means you want to go outside. Go as far away as you can to this one. So I'll park it in the back. See, there we go. So it's a donut. Sorry, not a donut. A circle. This person, DA. Why is DA all the way over there? They're part of our party. They're all the way over there though. But yeah, so they get a Vuln stack. And then they get hit pretty hard. Yeah. Were they already over there? Oh. I was drawing. Yeah, they straight up just kept running over there. But you want to park it in the back. Maybe they saw the other marker and they were trying to go there. I'm not sure. But yeah, so if you get hit pretty hard. Okay? Okay, now those attacks are just attacking the tank, the main tank. Okay, Dust Blade, we got these circles on every circle, and then it's going to be divided up into like 3 things, 3 slices. So you need at least 3 people standing in each of them. Okay, and then you move back.
Is the blade that severs the villain's head. Endless is the path.
Wait, let's see. Alt Dust Blade. Oh, okay. It reduces damage. So if we didn't have 3 people, it would damage a lot more. Okay. So Crush Weapon. Ooh. Okay, we got somebody here, and they got a marker on them, and it's like an arrow, constantly arrows. So it's gonna follow them. So AS is gonna run to the side. Okay. You're running over here. They drop the thing and they need to immediately get out of that. See, they used their dash and moved all the way over here. However, this person dropped theirs on this side, and so let's watch. See, this goes like this. It's going to keep following the person. And so this person ran this way. And then AS is over here. Looks like they might... Okay, they did alright. They were able to dodge the thing. Cool. So that was all fine. But yeah. Looks like somebody else over here died though. Let's see what happened to them. Okay, I don't have the thing. Looks like it kind of moved, and it looks like this person took a lot of damage. So they might have been standing there. They might have gotten hit with it. Not sure. Let's look over here. Let's see. Crush Helm. Display. Oh yeah, it's right after this. I'm Alliance B for this one, okay? Okay, so this person has got the running thingy. So they run to the left. I'm used to people always going to the left. If you always go to the left, then you'll have space. Okay, well they drop it here. Okay, oh yeah, and then the other person is like over there, I think. So that's fine. So the person on my group can run out and then kind of keep running this way, and it'll follow them, but they'll be fine. As long as no one else is like running that way. Okay, see them keep running? Oh, looks like they got hit though. But yeah, you want to just keep running. Okay. They ran, and that was the technique, but they didn't run fast enough. Yeah, so they kind of ran the curve when really you want to run a line. Okay, so you can dodge it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this part we get pushed into this other area. Looks like we all took a little bit of damage though. Oh yeah, when we get pushed into this other area we do take a little bit of damage. Okay, we got this sword play thing, okay? PT dubs. Okay, so we got 3 ads. Each group takes an ad. Tanks, make sure you're taking your ad. Okay, Hallowed Bolt. Okay, so 1 person in each group. Okay, so we go here. It's gonna get this marker. And wherever they're standing, this thing's gonna drop. So first thing is we get this donut AoE. See? Donut AoE. Donut AoE. Okay? And then we get a circle AoE in the center. So what you need to look for is where they overlap and just wait on the inside. And then as soon as the outside blows up, go to the outside. There we go. See, you don't want to be in that. And then you want to move out as soon as it's done. Okay? Oh, then immediately we have a stack marker. And we do take some damage, but it's fine. Okay? So, again, you gotta make sure that you are standing. Okay, let's watch it again. It's gonna be the donut. So you figure out where the edge is, and then move towards it, wait for the outside explosion, and then move out so you don't get hit with the inside one. And then come back together for the stack marker. I kind of messed it up for my group in this one. Let's see. So I had the stack marker. I didn't know the proper place to put it, but just staying within the boss's hitbox is probably your best bet. Oh, wait, no, I didn't have it. Okay. Wait, okay, they had it. Okay, they had it and they ran out. Oh, in this configuration, we get the circle AoE first, and then the donut. So you want to stand outside. Okay, so you want to stand outside, and then when the inside goes out, then you go in. Or you can do like they did and just go all the way out. That's fine. Okay, and then this purple one is supposed to be a line AoE. Do we skip it? Oh, wait. No, I did. Okay, I did get this one. I got it the first time, and I ran out, and you kind of see this is the big safe spot, but most of my party is on the other side, which is also fine because this is actually a clear spot, so they could have all stood over there, which I think most of them did just move over there, but some of them came in over here. And then once the inside blows up, or the outside blows up, then we move out. So that, and then we do the stack marker. The only issue with this is if it clips into the other party and they're not able to see it if they're not paying attention. So see, okay, the other party has theirs like this, which, okay, so they must have been able to see it really, but like mine is going like this, you know, and draw a circle, and theirs is also kind of like that. So it should be fine. It should be fine. We did have a clear spot over here, but what this person did was actually also fine. They just stayed within the hitbox, and then we were able to, we had a lot of space to work with this. Okay, anyway. Let me get the stack marker. And we all have magic vulnerability up for a little bit, but then we're okay. It goes off. It goes away pretty fast. But yeah, we DPS'd the boss pretty quickly, but if you get that purple marker, I don't think I have the footage of it because both teams kind of did. If you get the purple marker, it's been a while since I changed the color. If you get the purple marker, then the boss will do a line AoE towards that person. Okay, so you don't want to stand where everyone else is. You actually want to run away for that. Okay, then we go help other people. Yeah, they're out here just for show. You can't target them anymore. So you want to go into the center, get some heals, and then we're gonna get tossed back to the other stage. Alright. I know this is gonna take a while to get used to the patterns and stuff. Whenever I run this, which isn't very often except for these past few days to get the footage, I always have to consciously think about, oh, where's the sword, which configuration. So when the sword is touching this circle thing, I know it's gonna slam down the circle, slam down here, so I want to just move out of the way. Okay. Okay, TG sword, man, mixing up my letters and everything. So it's going into thing, and so it's gonna be a donut. Okay, so you wanna go inside. And go inside the hitbox. Inside the hitbox. Okay, looks like this person took a lot of damage over there. Fresh weapon, okay, we got this thingy. I'm gonna take that to the left side. This person took it hecka to the left side. And then they're running back. Okay, now while this thing is doing a thing, I'm actually getting hit with some of it because I'm tank. So I get a physical vulnerability up, but I'm also getting hit with this thing, okay? And then the boss is also doing crush hound. Like his own extra thing. So you want to mitigate for that. TG Holy Sword. Okay, he's twisting his body, so he's gonna do a swirl. So you want to stand outside. TG Holy Sword. Okay. His sword is over here, and it's over here, and so we definitely don't want to stand over there, nor over here. But he's also got this other sword. So this one, oh, okay. So he puts this sword down like this last, and then he lifts this sword. I know, it's a lot. But basically he's gonna slam down in different ways. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, so and then once that goes off, you go into that area, okay? And then he does 2 on this one. So get out of that. And then he does 3. And then yeah. Okay, so he kind of was picking on us on this side. Dang, there, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if I can get that one from over here. Okay, here we go. Okay. This one, and then the one next to it, and then the one next to that. Okay, so it's kind of whichever way, it looks like whichever way he's facing, you know? Okay, yeah, he was facing over here towards Alliance A, so he's gonna hit this, this, and that one. Okay. And then for over here, he was facing us. He was facing C. So it's this, this, and then this one. So you wait for the first one to go down, and then you run into it. Was the name of it the same? Yeah, it's all TG Holy Sword. TG, the Thunder God Holy Sword. It's probably what that stands for. Okay, so make sure you figure out whichever one like got thrown down first. Okay, here, like this. Okay, this is the one where he does a swirl. And then now I'm looking for, okay, sword's up. See, he puts this one down first. Okay, this is the first circle he puts his sword down on. And then he puts this next one down, so that's 2. And then the sword in the back, he puts that down. Okay, so that's how you know. That's the tell. Yeah, this fight really teaches you that you have to look at the boss animations. Okay, we got the Doom again, so healers need to heal up. Wow, I just noticed, look at our limit break. As soon as the healers had to heal us all up, the limit break goes pretty fast. Nice. So you can use limit break here. Oh, okay. This crush armor is kind of important. There's a tether. This. If you get the tether, you get this thing, physical vulnerability up, okay? And you need to alternate it with different people so you don't get multiple stacks of that. Okay, as soon as the next person gets the physical vulnerability up, someone else needs to go in there and grab that. Okay, so you gotta work together to swap. The tanks do not take this tether at all because of this physical vulnerability up. You don't want that because tanks are taking auto attacks, which are physical ones, so it would just be killing the tank even faster if they take that. So you gotta alternate between people. And let's see, what happened to this tank? Lions B. I don't know what their name is, but looks like, ooh, okay. So they took a lot of damage there, especially for a tank. Oh yeah, and then they took another stuff. So it might be because they have the thing. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on over there, but basically you, as tank, you don't want to take this thing because you'll just get hit more. Not sure if that's what happened, but they were main tank, and the mitigation that they were using was not able to withstand all this stuff that was happening. Okay, you know what, let's take a look at that from this. Okay, so this is the Doom thing.
Even the strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest of wills.
Okay, so I got the tether first. So I go off to the side, just so they can see that, you know, this is where the tether is, and also the tank doesn't have to go over there. As soon as he does a strike thing, crush, armor, physical vulnerability up, then someone else needs to come over and grab it. There we go. You just walk in front of the tether, and then it's and then it swaps. That was very close, but yeah. Once you hear it and see it, they get their thing, and now this person's going in to grab it. Okay. And then now this person goes in to grab it, okay. Yeah, and that was it. Alright. You don't want to grab it twice, because then if you get hit with something and you have double of those physical vulnerability ups, you could die. Okay, so here we got 2 people per party with this circle AoE. So you want to drop it at the very end. Very edge there. And it looks like they're kind of overlapping a bit, which could be a bit problematic. But let's take a look. These circle things are gonna open. Also, I'm taking a lot of physical vulnerability ups from this crush helm thingy. Okay, just... Ooh, see, it's starting to get really close. Oh, the boss died, so they're running into it. Okay. Let's look over here. Let's take a look at what happens over here. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, we split this up. Looks like, oh, there's like 3 over here. Alright. That is going off. Oh, I also wanted to just show that. Oh, looks like the crush helm whatever thing is like this stuff just comes over and attacks one of us. See? So it attacks us a little bit there. The tank. The tank is taking the hits from it. Okay, now these things are getting huge. So you just want to stay in the center. I know it looks scary. What if it touches me? Okay, so then this one is the 3 thing, and then the mechanics are just repeating. Okay. Whoa. Took 8. Why do we have so much bleeding? Oh, was it because they exploded? Wow. I guess they don't last that long, but dang. Yeah, you can almost die. Because like if you don't have people doing that mechanic and you take more damage and then you got the bleed on top of that, yeah. Okay, but usually people will clear it before it gets too bad, right? So even over here, we were able to clear the fight before we even got that bleed, so. Okay. Oh my goodness, we're final boss now. Is this one gonna be shorter than the last guide? The last guide was like 2 hours. I'm not complaining, I'm just pointing out facts.
Is it sanctum you seek, my wayward children? Or perhaps you are come in search of power? That which lies at your feet, that blessed bauble can grant you both. You need but will it so. Now, take up your salvation and be gone. Mortal agency in matters divine shall not be suffered.
Oh, right. Let's get it. Looks like you can stand pretty close without starting a fight. But it was nice of them to wait for me. Oh, it looks like we also lost somebody. Wait, I want to know if we lost them at this fight. Yeah, it looks like they left. They left here. Like they didn't want to do the last fight. Okay. Anyway. Here we go. My curiosity has no bounds. Okay. So this fight has a bunch of mechanics from the entire Alliance raid. So you're gonna have to reminisce a little. Okay, but the boss doesn't move at all, okay? So she just stays there. Holy 4. Okay, we got AoEs everywhere, dodge that. Or like, okay, so we got this like half circle here, and then we got line AoEs. So we gotta dodge that, but the line AoEs are going to turn into ice things, and you can't run through this. So you want to position yourself in a way where you can still move, because right after that, we're gonna have circle AoEs dropping underneath some people, and then some people will have markers that will drop circle AoEs after. So if you're inside this ice thing, you can try to just stand in the corner and hope no one like goes in there with you like that. See? DV, man. Okay, so they had the moving AoE, and you know, they didn't want to hit people, so they moved out, but then they got blasted with these ground AoEs. Okay. And then their AoE goes off, but fortunately they got healed up pretty quickly. I'll just go through the mechanics here, and then I'll run through it with the other video. Okay, so now these things, remember these ice things? They do cross. We saw this in the other one, right? Ice things. Maybe I just ran this too many times. This one is also gonna do line AoE this way, this way, this way, this way. So basically, I'm not in a good spot. Everyone is also over there, but you'll notice there was a orange thing that dropped, and then the ice thing fell down. Okay, see, so now it's charging up, and it's just gonna blast in all the directions. That it's like the 4 directions. So if you get hit, you get a volume up, and looks like if you're not the tank, you would take like almost half damage. A lot of damage. Okay. Demi Aquarius. Ooh, I summon you. Okay. Ooh, this boss, remember with the vase? The amphora? The vessel? The pot? Okay, so that's the one where there's water everywhere. Okay, So he just did a move, and then he dropped the tornado pots of water. Okay, so those are gonna be going all over the place. And then also we have this aura light thing again. So watch out for this inside one, and then these line AoEs are gonna be the icy things. Also, yeah, straight up watch out for these water things, okay? Try to just get out of the way of AoEs and hope that people don't stack the AoEs on you. Okay, Demi Aries. Ooh, we got this boss. This is the time boss, okay? Remember the stage where there's a fast clock and a slow clock? So find the fast one. Looks like these are the fast ones. So you stand in the slow one, wait for the fast one to blow up, and then go into it. And then we have these AoEs again. Just move out of the way of people. Okay. Demi Leo. Okay. We got this guy, and he's doing the towers thing. Okay. So the tower things go and slices them, and you gotta figure out where the slices are. So it's going this way, so it's gonna fall over here, and the slice over here, I couldn't. Oh, it looks like it was like this, so it was back there. And then also we got the Holy Four, the AoEs, okay? We got AoEs on the ground already, and then we got people who run around with AoEs. So my first thing is I'm gonna run away from these tower things so I don't get hit with that. And then try to get away from the AoE people. Yeah, that back one fell backwards. Get away. This is a lot. Okay, now we got all three of them, okay? Okay, and then remember the rock thing, the rock cloud? Those are AoEs. Oh, wait, sorry. These are clocks. This cloud thing is a proximity marker, okay? So you want to take care of the clock thing. Okay, stand on the slow one, and then move into, wait for the fast one to blow up, and then move into the, and then, okay, so then the fire dude does these markers. Or, I mean, the control tower dude, okay? Wait, no, the control tower dude does this tower. This dude is the one that, yeah, he's got this one. So stack together if you have the Doritos. Okay, and then move out of the way of that. And then, yeah, you want to get out of the water towers. And it looks like we got a dude over here too. What's he gonna do? Okay, yeah, this is the fire dude. Okay, the fire dude. Oh, sorry, I went too far. Yeah, wait, no. This is the time guy. This is the fire guy. Right? This is the water guy. Anyway. Yeah. I'm trying to remember all of them. It's all the days now. But anyway. After the Dorito thing, this guy's on the side. And you gotta look at which way he's cleaving. Okay? And then we also have these like fire markers. And we're also watching out for the water tornadoes. Okay? So... okay, now we also have AoEs. So this whole side is gonna get cleaved by the fire thing because his arm is over here, okay? And we also have these AoEs and this water stuff everywhere. So I get hit, okay, with the flesh wound thingy, and then it looks like, oh yeah. This is the line that divides the room for the fire thing. Okay, and then I kind of was in this water thing for a little bit. It's fine. And yeah, a lot of people are kind of dead because that's kind of a lot. It's a lot to dodge. Wounds by clashing weapons or bleeding cause damage over time. Okay. Yeah. So now they're kind of charging up, but then we got these blue circles, and so that the people from the story are here to help us with stuff. Okay, so that was kind of a very chaotic sequence of events. But we've seen the mechanic before. They're just all happening at the same time. Okay, at this point, you really want everybody up. Okay, so healers gotta like just pop out the raises because everyone's gotta go into this circle now. And if you don't have enough people alive to do this, to defeat this next thingy, then the party can wipe. Okay. Okay, the boss turns into this thing. She has like many teeth. Okay, and then she like attacks the bubble. What is she doing? She's gnawing in there. So everyone needs to attack this ruination thing. We're all taking damage inside this thing, okay? So you gotta DPS this down or else everyone's gonna die. Okay, but we handled it. I've definitely seen this go very poorly because we would have only half the raid up and we couldn't clear that and then everyone just died. But anyway, so get those raises out as soon as you can. Okay. I'm gonna show everything that just happened. This is phase 2 of the fight. Let's just go over what just happened, okay? In this one. We'll do this one. Okay. Okay. We'll briefly go over it. And by briefly, I mean it's probably still going to be a long situation. Get out of the AoEs. Aura light, we got half circle and then these lines. The lines are going to create the ice block. Okay, if you have the AoE kind of run out off to the side a little. Okay, you take a little bit of damage if you're the one that has it. And just watch out if things are overlapping too much, if you're stuck between those ice things. Grand Cross, okay, see this square pops up and that big ice thing is gonna pop down. Okay, there's one over here that's gonna pop down. So it's gonna be like this, okay. And this one's there, so it's gonna be back here and up here. This one's gonna be like this and this. And then we got one in the back. So, this person gets hit with it. This person is a little too far back. They get hit with it a little bit. It's survivable. Okay. You get a bone stack though. Okay, Demi Aquarius. Okay, do with the pot of water. And then the aura light thing. So dodge the water going everywhere and dodge out of this thing and watch out for the ice block because you won't be able to run through it. So many AoEs. Try to find a clear spot. Okay. Demi Aries. Okay, this is the time boss. Stand in the stand in the slow one, and then move into the fast one when it blows up. And then if you have an AoE, you just run it away from people. Okay. Demi Leo. This is the fire dude. Oh, with the towers. The towers. Okay, look for the slices. Okay, it's all sliding towards me. Also, all these AoEs are here, so I'm gonna book it out of there. Almost got clipped by that person's AoE, but I got out. But see how dangerous it is. This little like thing that's the little red thing is just hitting the main tank. This auto attacks. Okay, so now all 3 of them are doing stuff. Okay, okay, the time thing goes first. This guy was boosted first. Okay, so we go to the slow one and then the fast one. Okay, then the fire one does a thingy, and so we get this control thingy, and so this is going to be where the proximity thing goes. And then, oh, we also got Dorito stacks, so you got stacked together. Okay, so the proximity marker goes off. Water's going everywhere now. And then the fire dude is over here. This arm is burning, so this side of the stairs is gonna be cleaved. And then we also got these markers, okay? Circle AoEs, get out of those. Well, it looks like it follows people. Yeah, danger. Also, you're dodging the water things at the same time, okay? And then we got these blue circle AoEs because the story dudes are out. So at this point, healers need to focus on raising people so that we can have them for the next mechanic. Man, I was gonna say it's probably not gonna be 2 hours like the other one. I think we're gonna do great this time and just get it done. But now it's already an hour and 40 minutes and we've got phase 2 to do. I'm not complaining. Again, I'm just stating the facts. Okay. So everyone needs to be in the bubble, okay? And healers just keep everyone alive. Because we'll just take continuous damage here. Okay. Once she puts her face in this thing, DPS the face down, her nose. Oh yeah, you also notice here barrier strength is going down. So if the barrier that the dudes are making the bubble goes down too much, then we die. Okay, but we were able to take care of it and get her out of there. So we're okay. Okay. Then she does this, like the animation stuff. Okay, and then we get dropped into this area. Alright. She drops down. Oof. The colors really pop here though, because everything's so gray. Anyway, let's go back to the other one.
Few can claim to have endured the might of my will.
Okay, Demi Virgo. So she's summoning a thingy. They're these little things. She's also doing Eastward March. And so these denizens of the Abyss have these line AoEs. But in this instance, you want to stand in the line AoE because when she does Westward March, they were going to move the AoE over. Okay, you'll see. So you want to stand in the AoE. See, there you go. They all moved that way, and then the AoEs moved that way with them. And so now if you're in here, you'll get hit with it. Redemption, Tank Buster. Grand Cross, okay. Those ice blocks. Okay, but she's also doing Eastward March. And so these are gonna also slide. So I was standing here, but like this slid that way. And because I stayed here, I'm not gonna get hit with this thing. Well, then I kind of ran backwards, so I did get hit. I was like, where is everybody? So I went, but yeah. So you get a vuln stack for that, and you take a little bit of damage. Looks like that person died. Whoa, they're like sliding around. What the heck? They might have... they might have just disconnected briefly or something. Okay, for this next mechanic, there are these circles on the ground, and it's gonna keep moving. So you want to step on them and go to the next one. Once you're there, also tank buster, okay? Everyone needs to stand, well not everyone, but there needs to be someone taking care of these circles, because these little things are like kind of all over the place, and they're trying to like get down onto the ground, but we need to protect that. Okay, so there's some over here and some over here and here. So just at least one person needs to be in the thing to take care of it. I'm gonna show it over here. Okay, so we all kind of got hit with that. Okay, yeah, see, so we got these circles on the ground now. And you can see them all over the place. So people need to go pick them up. Okay. Oh, this person got it, RR, and they had a little thing that said clashing. Pretty sure that's the buff or debuff. Yeah, debuff. So they're the one, they got it, and so now this thing is gonna drop on them, this enemy, and then ooh, they're fearless, and they're basically shielding. Everyone's shielding these enemies from getting down. Okay, so that's what that looks like. All right. Demi Virgo. Okay, looks like we got some dude over here. Oh, lady. Okay, they're tethered to somebody. And JC, let's see. Oh. Okay, a lot is happening here. Okay, I'm just looking at the tether right now to try to figure out how the tether works. I think I have a better footage of it here, because I actually did the tether in this one. Okay, so the tether is on RR. Okay, and we also get these like blue things. Remember in one of the fights, if you step in it, the blue things like grab onto you and then you can't move. So try not to run into that. But people are passing the tether around, so here I have the tether now and I'm getting life drained from me. And I also kind of ran into all these AoEs. So, oh, but I was fine. Okay, but yeah. You want to pass it around or pass it to a tank so that people don't hold on to it too much. But then I also have this circle AoE and the AoE is underneath me. So I died, okay? But that wasn't because of the tether necessarily. That was just because I was in a bad place. So if you see that tether, you can try to pick it up. But I was trying to like go for it, but it wasn't attaching to me. For some reason. Might be because I'm a tank, I'm not sure. But yeah, see, I'm actively trying to go for it, but it's not working out. But yeah, so you got circle AoEs on the ground to dodge, you got the people AoEs to dodge, and those blue things not to step in. Because if you step in it, then you get tethered to the ground, or you're bound to the ground, and then you can't move at all. Okay, so now at this phase, everyone gets pushed away out of action, and then some people get this little like marker on it. Remember in the last alliance, if you're group B, if you move when you have that, you'll die. Okay? So when it goes off, you need to stop moving. Don't attack. You actually can't even attack at this point. But you have to run through the maze, avoiding those ladies, and then get into this area. Once you go in, then you'll lose your out of action thing, and then you can use your skills again and attack the boss. Alright, people have the AoE, so they need to run out. You can run out, you just have to watch out for these other explosions. And you can't damage the boss unless you're in this area. So it's fine to run out. Okay, I ended up having this marker, so I moved it away from everyone. Big flare. So you want to take that outside. Okay, now we go back to this area, and then there we go. Took care of the boss. Let's go back here though. We'll see this. Okay, this is because I died. Right. Because I was in a bad position. Okay, so everyone gets pushed back to the back of the stage. We get these ice blocks, and now you have to travel through to get to her. And if you have this blinking thingy on you, cannot move, or else you die. So I was moving at the last, like I was running the whole time, and I stopped at the last second thinking I had enough time to stop, but I was clearly, you know, still moving there. So I died. But from this angle, you can see all these explosions, and you can see these things moving this way, okay? Oh, they kind of move directions. There's bombs here. Looks like they all slid over. Big AoEs that you have to dodge when you're running through. And healers can't heal you because they can't use their skills right now, so you really have to dodge stuff. And the water's coming up now, okay? So you kind of have to do this, and I think a lot of people died on the way up there. You see the water's rushing up. Ooh, the water's rushing up even more. There we go. Okay, so we got that spread marker. So you bring it outside. It would be better if you bring it a little bit further, because some people did take some damage. Yeah, you know, just bring it out there a little bit more. It's not too much damage, but, you know, anything can kind of add up. But yeah, now we get to this phase, and then we got this ad right here. We got circle AoEs, and then we got the ads on the sides doing this thing, and then we got a tank buster. Okay, it's a lot. Oh, that was a tether. Yeah. Oh, this phase has a lot. Okay, this is the ad that does the tether, and then we got ads over here, and then we got people getting circle, probably the circle AoEs. Yeah, circle AoEs, regular ground AoEs, tank buster, this eastern, it might not be eastern march. Sometimes this is an eastern march, and so you have to stand in it and then it'll move away. Or a westward march. I think there's westward march. Let's see. Yeah, it can go east or west, but sometimes it doesn't march at all. So you have to look at the cast bar. Okay? And so we got a lot going on here. Then we have that tether. Okay? So try to destroy the boss class, or just handle all the mechanics. Alright? Yeah. Okay. Dude, we can totally make it under 2 hours. Just watch the cutscene, okay?
Consign you unto darkness, and your light will be forever.
She's really good at enunciating. Like, all the letters. Lost. Ivalice. Nice. We did it. Orbonne Monastery complete. That was a lot. The alliance raids are just gonna get more hectic, you guys. But we're done with Stormblood, so I'm gonna move on to the Shadowbringers guides now. Nice! Yeah, we're done. The alliance raids aren't even required for MSQ, but I figured I'd, you know, add them anyway if people wanted to do more content. Because it's a 24 people thing. So, good job making it this far. Have fun in Shadowbringers. Or if you're watching this and you already did everything and whatever. I'm just rambling now. Okay, bye.